got it from my daddy. Daddy. I feel nice. You look nice. 널
Hey guys, we're gonna redo a review on Fake because I felt that review was too short. I'm gonna leave it up, but I want to talk more about Fake because I felt that I didn't address enough of what I should have. And two, you guys are crazy. I can't believe how many reviews I've gotten on Sex Pistol. I just checked it right now, and we are at 138 views. Guys, I just posted that 2 days ago. You guys are crazy. Anyway, let's talk about Dean Ryu and some of my problems with this. One, as I said in the original review, unless you read the books, this particular OVA is not going to make any sense. They made the first movie based off the second book. The books had 7 volumes to them, which I would leave in the description below. I probably should because I've read both books. Apparently there was a second book that had nothing to do with the series. Why, I don't know. But basically with Dean Ryu, you've got 2 cops from New York. D, who obviously is gay. He flat out knows he's gay, and he doesn't, well, he hides it very well. He's a very straightforward kind of guy, doesn't mess around, in your face basically. Where Ryu, or, well, D's the only one who calls him Ryu, his Japanese name. Everyone else calls him Randy. He's a mix between Japanese and American. You know, he's more down to earth, more serious. He's not really letting D go all the way with him for several reasons. You know, one, he's trying to figure himself out. But you know, they've got these 2 kids that they adopted, which they really didn't show them adopting them legally. And if they did, I probably missed it. But they've got 2 kids. One is named Bicky, who is blonde. And there's Kara, who's kind of got like a copper color hair, which is actually kind of cute. But yeah, they try to have like this normal life, but you know, with Ryu, you know, being like the cook in the family, and you know, D tries to get with him as much as he tries, but he doesn't get very far. But if you read the books, in book 7, D finally gets to have his way with Ryu, and Ryu finally gives in. But I think that was, and that was the last of the books. You know, book 7 was the last one, which I felt was appropriate. Now, I'm disappointed that they didn't do more with this. Take My Sexual Harassment, for example. That was a yaoi, which I'm pretty sure has books to it, but I haven't found them. That had 3 OVAs to it. It had 3 different movies to it. They could have done the same thing with Fake. They could have done that, you know, where they made 3 or maybe 4 OVAs to it. It had a good book series. There was a lot of drama between these 2, between, you know, working, because they're detectives, you know, they're police. They've seen things, and when you read the books, they go through a lot of scary situations, but they do come on top, you know. And I felt that if they had just, what they should have done, you know, we get flashbacks in the second movie of how D and Ryu met. But here's the problem. And if you're like me, this happens. If you see the anime, which a lot of us see the animes before we even read the books, especially when it comes to yaoi, it is very hard to find books nowadays. But I had seen the movie before I read the books, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Why are we flashbacking to this? This didn't even happen yet. Well, it wasn't until I got all the books that everything was making sense. And yeah, Kara and Bicky have a bet, $1 each, to see if they go all the way or if D doesn't get lucky. I'm like, yeah, because that's exactly what young kids are going to be doing if they get what's going on. I mean, Bicky's probably like 13 or 14 years old, and Kara flat out is 13 years old because she actually says it in this particular episode. She's 13 years old. Yeah, realistically, I don't think that would be even possible. Sorry, realistically, I don't think that's how it works. But, and I am still a little sick, but I just had to put out this second review of Fake because, as I said before, I felt that my first review was far too short, and I wanted to talk more about these two. You know, they love each other. You know, we get to see a tender kiss from Dee and Ryu every now and again. And then there's that one scene where Dee just flat out tried to rape Ryu. Yeah, you know, an officer of the law, and I'm pretty sure he forgot what he was doing was illegal. But it's Dee. You know, he's got this personality when every time I hear him talk or I see him doing something, I just want to laugh. And I'm going to pick a scene with these two talking. And it's just funny how they talk and how they interact with each other. It's got some moments where it's got its comedy and its lighter time, you know, its lighter moments. And yeah, one of my fans is like, why don't you review any new anime? Well, I try to review yaois because I want people to see yaois for what they are. They are, yeah. Is it a gay relationship? Yes, but there's more to it. You know, there's more drama in there, and just seeing two people just trying to figure out each other, because I understand where Ryu's coming from. He didn't want to give himself to a guy without knowing, does this person really love me? Does this person really care for me? Or are they just trying to get in my pants? I understand where Ryu's coming from, and I have to give him a lot of respect, because in most yaois, like as we've seen in Level C, the kid just gave himself up to a complete stranger. He really it didn't even cross his mind if this guy loved him or not. So that's why I give a lot of respect to Ryu, or as he likes to be called, Randy. But and it's also, you know, because, you know, this is considered a light yaoi. There's like no sex, but you got some moments, and you know, I really would have loved to see more OVAs to this, because it is a good anime, and it definitely has, you know, good colors. The art style is really nice. The voice acting is really nice. Yeah, because it doesn't have a lot of heavy sex, Fake can come in both the English and Japanese. Now, I have my theories on that, and I think it's because a lot of the voice actors don't want to get caught up in that kind of thing. I can understand that. You know, being a voice actor, you still have to emote all those feelings. You know, you have to emote the feeling of love or anger or all this. And I can only imagine, you know, trying to emote the sounds of lovemaking. I'm sure it's not easy to do, and I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of our yaoi is never going to be in English. It would be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen, you know. But I don't know what more I can say about Fake. Now, I am going to say that I am, like I said at the beginning of the recording, I am going to keep the original review up so people can see side by side, because one, that's when I was kind of just starting off, and I wasn't really sure how long my run times could be, and I was kind of just testing the waters myself. But now that I know that I can do a longer run time, I'm doing it. And I want people to see some of my original work. And I will show some of their tenderness of Dee and Ryu, as you probably have seen, because I usually edit after I'm done recording. That's how I work. But I've got nothing more to say about these two. They're so lovable. They're so cute together. It warmed my heart to see at the end of the book series that Ryu had finally opened up to Dee, and, you know, they had their night together, and it was just so nice to finally see that happen. Because I was always wondering in the books, if they were going to get together or not, because there were a couple times you're like wondering if they are or if they're not. And it definitely is interesting. And oh, I forgot to mention, we have somebody in here that reminds me of Growl. Yeah, there's a guy called JJ, and JJ's crazy. I'll put JJ's scene at I'll show JJ, but JJ loves D. Like, he loves him so much, and D can't stand JJ. He can't stand him. I'll show two scenes. I'll show a scene with Dean Ryu talking, and then I'll show a scene with JJ, and you guys will see why I say he's like Growl. Alright, guys, this is Jahia Moondragon, and as always, I will see you in the next anime. Bye-bye!
Here I am! I'm coming, Dee! JJ! Oh, I was absolutely worried to death! If anything ever happened to you, Dee, I know I would just die!
JJ, you're an asshole! You're gonna die, and go do it by yourself!
You don't mean what
Well,
you say!
now that everything's taken care of, I guess we should all get packed up and go home.
You got it. Okay.
Hey, wait a minute! You're not gonna leave me behind! Are you listening to me, Rio?
Feel free to take your time.
What the hell do you mean, take your time? You guys better wait for me! Please wait, Rio!
You dumbass! God damn it! How many times do I have to tell you? Dee, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, what is it?
Sorry to interrupt, but I've been assigned to this department. I'm Randy McClane, sir.
Oh, you're the new guy. So, I guess that was today then, right?
Huh? I mean, perhaps you lost, or didn't receive
Hold
the
it!
memo?
Dee, where the hell you going?
Yeah, well, you look pretty busy, so I thought maybe I just better go get back to work.
Oh, no, you don't. Hey, new guy,
McClane, sir.
this is your new partner, McClane.
Huh?
He'll show you the ropes.
Yeah. My name's D. Leitner. Call me D.
I'm Randy McClane. It's very nice to meet you.